Everybody asked when I started cooking, and check this out. That's me years ago. I guess I was probably like 6 or 7, so probably 30 years ago. God, that makes me feel old. With my grandfather, cooking a big old family stew. We do this every 4th of July. See that big cauldron? I have that big cast iron cauldron. Look at that hat. Wow, that's sad. No excuse for the clothes back then. It was the late 70s, early 80s. So, everyone asked, why would I sell my restaurant? I had what every up-and-coming chef would want to have, dreamed of having. Their own restaurant, their own place to create, a great town to be in, small enough to where you can build your own reputation and have people know who you are and have them coming in just for that. And then at the same time, large enough to actually support a restaurant so that you can make money at it, which is always very important when you own a restaurant. 6 years ago, my stepfather, and very important man in my life, took his own life. He was my partner in the restaurant, and we had plans to open several more locations, and I didn't realize it at the time, but his death hit me pretty hard and kind of changed my perspective and changed my priorities. So I went from having everything and having the passion to needing to refocus my life. I kind of lost interest in the restaurant, was floundering. I was floundering for a few months, and had a really good offer to sell, and so I took it. And that allowed me to have my nights and weekends back so that I could spend time with my little brother, who was still in high school, my 2 sisters that were in college, and of course my own son. I didn't want him to know me as just the guy that came and picked him up in the afternoon and wasn't around on Saturday night, but at the time I needed to be home. So it was tough. It was very tough, and it took me quite a while to get over that and to deal with it. I didn't realize how influenced I was by that. I thought I had to be strong. I thought I had to be the man there for my family, and it took me a while to actually come to terms with his death. About 6 months ago, my foster brother and best friend died suddenly, tragically, and it kind of brought things back into perspective for me. Life is short, and you have to be willing to take risks. It was also about that time that my son started asking me when I was going to own a restaurant again, and I would love to. I'm ready to get back into it from that aspect. I love what I'm doing now. I enjoy it. But there's something about creating something all that's yours. That creative monster inside of me is ready to get back out. And I want to be on this show to prove that I still have the chops. To prove to myself, to prove to my family, which I think they fully believe in me. But it's nice to have a little validation in what you do and what your life is about. So that's who I am. I hope you've enjoyed our time together, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you very much.